Instead of watching 2 more episodes tonight, open Canva and build one 7-page PDF. Mine took 51 minutes. It has now sold 218 times. I'm not telling you that to impress you. I'm telling you because 51 minutes is the entire distance between the woman who talks about digital products and the woman who has one. That's the whole gap. 51 minutes. You've been researching this for months. You've watched the videos, saved the reels, opened a document called Ideas and closed it again. And every single evening you decide tonight isn't the night. I did that for 11 months. Not because I was lazy, but because I was waiting to feel ready. Ready never came. What came instead was one boring Tuesday where I stopped researching and just made the thing. So tonight is the swap. Not the whole business, not the funnel, the audience, the branding, the strategy. One evening of leisure, traded for one finished file. That's it. And by the end of this video, you'll know exactly what to build, what to charge, where to put it, and, the part nobody covers, what goes wrong on day 2 so it doesn't stop you. Let's kill the biggest myth first. The digital product that earns most is not a course. It's a short, specific PDF that solves one narrow problem in under 20 pages. Courses take 3 months, need video, need editing, and most never launch. A guide takes 1 evening. And here's the uncomfortable part. The guide often outsells the course because the buyer wants the answer, not the homework. So what do you build? Not the thing you find most interesting. The thing you are already explaining for free. Open your phone. Look at your last 20 messages, the voice notes, the replies in your comments. Whatever question you have answered 3 times this month, that's the product. You already wrote it. You just wrote it in fragments, to individual people, for nothing. Now narrow it until it feels almost too small. How to start a business is not a product. The 7 emails to send in your first week of selling is a product. Meal planning isn't. 5 freezer dinners for the week you go back to work is. Specific sells because specific proves you understand the exact evening the buyer is currently having. Vague only proves you know the topic. Here's the 51 minutes, honestly. 10 minutes, write the 7 headings, 1 per page. 20 minutes, fill each page with the actual steps. Not theory, steps, the ones you'd text a friend. 10 minutes, open Canva, pick 1 template, paste it in. 5 minutes, cover page. 6 minutes, export as PDF. You will want to redesign it. Don't. Version 1 exists to be sold, not admired. Price it at €7, not 97, not free. 7 is below the threshold where people think. It's the price of a coffee and a pastry, and nobody builds a spreadsheet for that. Free attracts people who will never buy anything. 97 demands testimonials you don't have yet. 7 gets you your first 50 buyers, and 50 buyers is the only market research that has ever told me the truth. Where you put it matters less than the fact that it's somewhere. A stand store, a Gumroad page, a pay-hip link. Any of them works tonight. What doesn't work is waiting to build a website. I lost 4 months to a website that got 19 visitors. The link in your bio is your shop. 1 page, 1 product, 1 button. Build the website when the product is already selling. Now the part that breaks most people. You will post about it, and on day 1 you will sell 1 copy, or none. That is not a signal to quit. Week 1 sales come almost entirely from people who already trusted you before the launch. So if you've been quiet for 6 months, week 1 is quiet too. That's not failure. That's just accurate feedback about the last 6 months, not the product. Day 2 is where it actually goes wrong. You wake up, check the sales page, see nothing, and quietly decide the product was bad. So you start building a second one. Don't. The problem is almost never the product. It's that 400 people scrolled past one post. Post about the same product 11 more times, in 11 different ways, before you touch anything about the product itself. And talk about it the way you'd describe a moment, not a table of contents. Nobody buys a 12-page guide with checklists. They buy the Sunday night where you already know what everyone's eating this week. Sell the evening they're going to have. The features go on the sales page for the people who've already decided. The moment goes in the post, for the people who haven't. Then do it again. Not a new topic, but the next thing that same buyer needs. Someone who bought the 7 emails guide needs the sequence templates next. 3 small products for one person beats 1 product for 3 different people, every time, because the second sale costs you nothing to earn. That's the actual passive part, not the first sale. The fourth one to someone who already knows your name. If you want the whole build compressed into a single sitting, that's exactly what creating a digital product in 6 steps is. It's €7 at ellawealthcommunity.com. It's not a library. It's 6 steps, and the decision's already made for you, so you don't spend your one free evening choosing a font. The version of tonight where the file is finished and the link works. That's the whole promise. And before anything else, if you don't yet have somewhere to put the product, take the Stan Store Setup Checklist. It's free at ellawealthcommunity.com, and it walks you through the setup in one sitting. Get it by email because the email list is the one part of this that's actually yours. Every platform here is rented. Your list moves with you. Next week, I'm covering the specific evening this falls apart for most women. The one where you've made the product, posted it twice, sold nothing, and you're about to delete the link. What to post on that exact night instead. Subscribe so it finds you, because that video is the one that decides whether this becomes income or another abandoned folder.